If I tell you what happened, you will be very, very shocked. If I tell you what happened, you will be shocked. This is what happened. Good day, everybody. So I have a story to share with everyone, and the story is very heartbreaking. Something that when you hear, when you listen to it, you will know a lot of things are actually happening when it comes to marriage. And this is it. So there was this couple. I think yeah, it's been a long time anyway. So it happened while I was growing up. So I was privileged to hear about the story, and I was like, no, and it struck my mind today. So I said I need to talk about it, and this is what happened. So this couple lived together. They lived together. So while they were actually very old at a point. So we discovered that the children only love to do things for their mom. The children prefer to take care of their mommy. They sent money, they sent gifts to their mom, while their dad was actually there suffering. So people were wondering that how come? So if you have children abroad, you have children overseas, and at the same time, your wife is looking good, but you are suffering. So what could have been the problem? What did you do to your children? Like, is it a kind of cause or is it kind of people just don't know what actually led to that? So one of the man's younger brother who had access to the children, his children overseas, now called the headers and asked the headers that, hey, come here. What's the problem? If people are not taking care of the dad, look at what your dad looks like. He's not looking good. He's not looking at somebody who is well, treated, somebody who is healthy. But your mom is looking good. Everybody say that you lavish a lot of lavish money on her. You give her money. You do a lot of things for her, but your dad is left out of the game. So the eldest child responded to the man that called him that uncle, don't mind our daddy. Our dad did not do anything for when we were younger. It was our mom that was doing everything. Our dad will only go to work in the morning. In fact, we won't know when he even left. He will leave. He will have left the house as early as possible, and then when he comes back, he will come back at night again. And then it was our mom who knew we're going to school, paying our school fees, suffering just to make sure that every one of us had good education. So the uncle that called him said, no, that's not possible. That's not true. That's not true. That I know my brother now. I know my brother. My brother was so much interested in your career, in your life. Somebody who was working in a very good place, and yet, he was trying everything possible to take care of you. We knew how the family was. So the children said, no. So the man said, okay, fine. What we do is that I want to plead with you. Can you please try to come around so that we can have, maybe a kind of meeting to know what is wrong, to let your daddy know what he has actually, he has done wrong. Unfortunately, the children agreed at a particular time, so they all came to Nigeria. Those in Nigeria joined them, and they had the meeting. If I tell you what happened, you will be very, very shocked. If I tell you what happened, you will be shocked. This is what happened. And it is the same thing that brings about this question that when you are doing things for your child, for your family in particular, like in general, must you allow your children to know that you are the one doing those things for them? Must you allow them? So in this story now, you understand. So what happened was that along the line, when they had the meeting, and they had the meeting and started asking the children what happened, all of them were very angry. They